ever waste my time and don't you ever disrespect my parents. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? My parents have worked damn hard. My parents have worked damn hard. Don't ever disrespect my parents. When's that?
Just make any excuse to beat a girl up.
Anything
you are bully.
My parents.
You are a bully.
Wow, sorry.
You are a bully. You are
you a mean girl. And you're condescending.
Oh, wow.
And now
really?
You found your match, baby. Bye.
You are not my match.
And I'm not because I work on my feet. And you still work on your back.
Oh, wow. Even if you and I both on our back, then I'm still.
Oh, you work? Yeah, I'm going to work on my back. Mina, let me know.
I never want to interact with people like you. You literally a jealous bitch. I rate nothing you say. I need level down. Oh, look at that. I'm serving her even for defamation of character.
Yo guys, yo. Hi. You know, I've always known that Minnie is a bully, but watching this part of the reunion show actually shows that she's a horrible person. And after seeing today's reunion and you still stand by Minnie, you still feel that there is nothing wrong that she has done, so it's either you're a bully or you cheer bullies, you enable bully, which is equated to being a bully. Did you guys see Minnie poking Londie on the face? Like she was literally in her face poking her. And to think that all these things is about what? A comment that Londie made about a dress? No, it's deeper than that. It's really deeper than that. Because the unseen footage that we saw, Londie had actually apologized for that Amapiko comment that she made. But then Minnie was still standing on business to go on to bully Londie on the show, to the extent of poking her on the face. And I must applaud Londie for sitting calm all through it. Minnie went low, Londie decided to stay high. She didn't go low with her. That's a queen behavior. I applaud her for that, because I don't know what I would have done in that moment. I don't. And when Mable had asked the ladies what they thought the issue was, their beef, Jojo had actually said that after the show that she had seen a podcast. We saw that, a podcast that Minnie had with Sene, and Jojo didn't just outrightly say something, but she was just like putting one or two together. And Londie had asked her, she thought it was an inherited beef, and Angel acknowledged that she thinks that it is an inherited beef. And at this point in time, I do not have any reason not to believe that it was an inherited beef, because they are friends, Sane and Minnie. So because how can you go on about bullying somebody, always coming for somebody because of just a comment she made about your dress, a shirt that she just made, which she apologized for? And then in that apology letter that Minnie had written, that Angel had read, where she said that she would love for Londie and Minnie to have a one-on-one conversation, Mable was confused about it, because they showed us a clip where Londie and Minnie had actually had a one-on-one, and it didn't end well. It was at that moment that Minnie decided to be rash, decided to embarrass herself. Minnie was going on about production misrepresenting everything that happened in favor of Londie, and production said, okay, hold my beer, hold it, let's show the world everything that has happened that we didn't even show, just because they are trying to save your face. They're trying to save Minnie's face. They just let everything out now, and as we can see, if you're supporting Minnie now, I don't know what to say to you. She bullied Precious, she bullied Londie. She tried to instigate things to come between Jojo and Nonku. Period. Anyways, before we get into every other thing that happened on the reunion. First, you're welcome to Trends View. Yeah, if this is your first time here, kindly click the subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my updates. And to all my returning subscribers, you know the drill. I love you. Keep watching, and guys, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, let's continue with everything that happened. It's so sad that the twins were caught in the web of the hatred that Minnie has towards Londie. Yeah, they were caught in that beef because they did not give Londie the grace to know her for who she is. They just ran on the narrative that Minnie had already shared with them. Remember what happened at the pool party where Londie was calling out people, calling them out for not wearing, for not dressing according to the theme. At that point, the twins made a fuss about Londie, saying that they were not on the same level, making it look like Londie was belittling them. Yeah, and I said it in my previous video, if they didn't have the designers wear, that's fine, they could have worn whatever they had. But the fuss about belittling them was where the issue was at that point in time, because the footage that was shown, Londie was in no way belittling the twins. You know, she said that she expected, that she felt like for the group of women that she felt like they were on her level and even above, way above, never beneath. So she expected that since she could afford bikini wears or designer bikinis, that she surely, each and every one of the ladies could afford that as well. And we understand her point. We see the twins' point, but there was no way Londie was trying to belittle them from what we saw. Yeah? And I love the fact that when they were trying to justify, because the clip was seen, and then they were still trying to run on that narrative that, yeah, that Londie had said they were not on the same level or whatnot. And Mabel called them out. Every other lady saw what Londie or heard what Londie said, and they were still trying to push that narrative. I love the fact that Mabel called them out, saying, see. And then it was as if they got a hold of themselves and then started taking accountability. And Londie was like, okay, you're taking accountability, but why did you do the things that you did? Because we saw how these twins called Londie sided with Minnie. We saw how this twin sided with Minnie, asking where Londie works, like kind of approving what Minnie had said about Londie walking on her back to make money. We saw all of those things, and Londie didn't even come for these twins like that. But then they said the most, saying that they have one or two to even say about her, but then they decided to keep calm and all of that. What did Londie do to you, to the twins? Nothing. And I must say this, that the twins should stop this thing that they do, you know, saying that always attributing the way that they respond to situation based off on the experience that they had in the past, the below situation and all of that. They are grown now, they should move past it, they should heal from it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You do what you do, not based on, see, if you were in that bully situation when you were young, the best thing you could have done is try to put yourself in that other person's shoe and see things from their own perspective, and not like come at them and respond to them, and then later you'll be saying, oh, we respond to situation based on what we experienced in the past. Yeah, they should stop giving that as an excuse. That is so old. Like, it's so old. I am sorry for whatever they faced in their past, but using that as an excuse in their dealings with people, that is immature. That is an immature way to take accountability of the things that they did or they've done. So in the end, they hugged it out with Londie. They made peace and all of that. So yeah, again, at that event, Q was actually a lot. We remember that, yeah. So Mabel was trying to make Londie see reasons why she should have apologized to her guests because of the other guest reaction based on she is the host. But then Jojo saying that it is not Londie's responsibility or her place to say that. It is left for who said the things that they said to apologize. I see Jojo's point of view and I see Mabel's point of view, and I think that Londie should have just say, oh, I'm sorry if my guest made you feel some certain type of way, I'm sorry. But then Londie said that she was tapping Q to like stop with the narrative because your guest was doing too much. The guy was just doing too much. He was just all over the place saying things to these ladies, that she actually tapped them. But then emotions were high, things were being said, and it was not just the it didn't cross her mind to do that. Mabel had asked her if she was willing to do that at that point in time. She said no, because some things were said to her that she needs apology. So guys, let me know what you think about that situation. Now moving on to Lo's friendship with Minnie and Londie. Apparently it turns out that Lo and Minnie weren't that friends, like they were not even that close. But then Lo felt the need to carry Minnie along simply because she brought her to the show. So she felt the need to carry the burden, the weight of it. Londie was like, it doesn't work that way. We've seen the case of what's her name, Amir and Sorisha, right? Yeah, they fell out. Even though Sorisha brought her into the show, it doesn't work that way. You see wrong, you call it wrong. You don't try to do that. Jeopardizing your long-time friendship because of someone you just came to pretend, oh, you wanted to run on that narrative that she is your friend, whereas she's not your friend. You could have said that on the show. That would have even given you a limelight, like, oh, she's not your friend, you just brought her on the show, period. You're not that close with her, period. Why did she feel the need to pretend? It doesn't make any sense. And I love how Londie put it, like, yo, that is not how the show works. You could bring in somebody, you can follow with the person that you brought in. If she's not your friend, period, that's it. That's Lo not having a spine, a backbone. Londie was disappointed. I was disappointed watching that, and I'm like, why would you want to jeopardize your long-time friendship because of someone that you're not even close with? But all of a sudden, you just felt the need to carry the burden. And the clip was shown. Everyone was now saying, oh, we see it now. Oh, Minnie did a lot. But when it was happening in your face, you could not call Minnie out. You could not tell her what you did was wrong, saying that, defaming Londie's character. And by the way, Londie has said that she's going to serve her for defamation of character and assault. Now let's move on to the card, that broke Nonku down. These ladies, they do not want to tell us what was written in that card, and I found it quite disappointing for a reality TV show. I mean, if so, we are going to be cracking our head what was written in that card. It was quite disappointing. They should have told us what was written in the card, even if the ladies were not coming forth with it, and let's know. And apparently it was even the twins, Fafa and Minnie, that were behind that. And while watching the show, everyone was saying, we don't know who wrote it. And Fafa was even saying she thought it was Angel. And you see how everything came, and then it was as though it was production that did that, whereas they were the ones that were behind that situation. Which, it was even this card thing now. You see, Minnie wrote it, And then she was trying to comfort Nonku. According to Jojo, Jojo said that Minnie was pushing her aside. That when the cameras are on, you see Minnie coming to talk to Nonku, consoling her and whatnot. But then when the cameras are off, Minnie won't be there. Guys, you see, this really gave insight to a lot of things that actually have this reunion, and I applaud Mable. He did a good job. I love him as the host of this reunion, but let me know if you do as well in the comment section. And now let's talk about Nonku and Jojo's friendship. Apparently these two people, they have parted ways. It's not longer news because we already know before now. Yeah, they've parted ways, and I'm so sad to see Jojo break down like that because of she invested so much in this friendship, and then Nonku just tossed her aside. Everybody's saying, oh, Nonku has a different trajectory. Sorisha said that, and I don't know what Angel is saying about saying to Jojo about giving Nonku grace. Yo, grace for the things that were said. I mean, Nonku said a lot. How can you say your friendship with Jojo, friendship of 5 years or thereabouts, was just for Instagram, for the show? Yeah, if someone I consider a friend said that to me, you will never be my friend again. I will never give you the grace. So what is Angel saying about giving Nonku grace, that they will still come back together? No, I don't want that kind of friendship for Jojo. I see that their memories are great, what they shared was great, but at this point, Nonku saying that their friendship was surface level, it was just for the show. Yeah, I that was a gun, it was a gun. It broke my heart. You see the way that Jojo was crying? It really broke my heart to see her cry that much, to see her that vulnerable. And to think she gave up the friendship she has with Annie and became friends with Nonku. And Slee even said it, that, oh, when Nonku is tired of Jojo, she's just going to drop and move on to the next person. It doesn't make any sense that Nonku broke that friendship because of religion. I've said it, that you can be friends with people even if they're not on the same religious wavelength as you are. You have other friends that are on that same wavelength too, but then it doesn't mean you should cut this person off outrightly. It doesn't make any sense, guys. Anyways, I'm just going to stop talking here. I didn't want those videos to be very long, but the series of events that happened were so long. But first, I would like to hear your thoughts about Lo's friendship with Minnie and Londie. What do you think about Lo? That thing that she played out, having to not pick a side, having to jeopardize her friendship with Londie because of Minnie, who she's not actually friends with. And what do you think about this Nonku and Jojo's friendship, and the card that was not written? I mean, I was disappointed that card, we did not get to hear what was written in that card. I was so disappointed. Yeah, so share your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, it's all over for the Real Housewives of Durban season 5. Kudos to the production. Mable, you did a great job at the reunion. Kudos, I applaud everything. Yeah, this part 2 gave everything that it should give. Yes. And guys, I will see you all in my next video, because I'll be talking about Big Brother Nigeria that is coming up soon. So if that's what you fancy, stay around, stay tuned as I bring you all the update. Now until my next video, bye.